going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT, and we're back onto the GT League on Gran Turismo Sports. So, looks like it's time for part 92 of the walkthrough. So, looks like we'll be racing again on the Tourist Trophy for one make race, but now it will be able to have a 2003 Audi TT Coupe 3.2 Quattro added in as well. So, it also gets a livery design treatment as always to be able to have a good design, and then different things like the Audi TTS Coupe 2014. So this is going to be very excellent that this will be able to have a two-car one-make race. We'll get started. So looks like 3 laps on Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya Grand Prix, and now this is going to be getting a little bit challenging, better to be prepared. So looks like this will be at the race 2 laps on Circuit de Santi Clerix Course B. So looks like let's go and get ready to use the 2003, and then let's see how tough it is to be able to race up with the 2014 Audi TTS. Will be very tougher or getting harder that this will be able to get better. So even that this is going to be able to have best recommend that this will be able to do perfectly to be able to do a lot better. So maybe tires that this is going to be the best answer will be able to use a very good performance. We might get everything well. Grip effect will might do a little bit better. So maybe this is going to be able to go with the sports soft tires and see how it goes. So looks like let's go and get ready for race number 4 of the Tourist Trophy, and now let's go and get started. And this is going to be able to have a 3-lap challenge. We might get there. So I hope that this is going to be very anticipated, that this is going to be able to have 2003 Audi TTS can also have to be quite very good to see some good livery design they made. So it's going to be very excellent that this is going to be very good for one good cup race that this will might get prepared. But this is going to be very excellent that this will might do a lot more faster pass, will might get everything going. So it will be able to do a lot better that this will might have a good clean race as well. So a single N200 car in the Audi brand, that this is going to be able to take a lot more speed to beat the N300 car like the Audi TTS. This is going to be very challenging, and then this is going to be able to take a lot more skills. We might get better, but I hope that this is going to be able to take much more efficient handling, that this will might give a good tire grip that this will might come to effect. So it gets a little bit harder, and things might need to be able to go faster as much as possible to be able to keep up on it. So it will be able to do just fine, but it will also might need to have a little required tuning settings, or whenever you're wanting to be able to go for a little car handicap bonus, that this is going to get a little bit extra. This will be needed for sure. So looks like this is going to be able to get a little bit excellent handling, slide it in, and then this is going to be able to go faster and better, that this will might come perfectly in. Okay, here we go. Take that turn going in to be able to make a good hard lap approach, and then this is going to be able to do a little bit better. Okay, looks like this is going to give a little bit balance check that this is going to be able to take for an all-wheel drive sports vehicle is definitely might be able to get better to do it. So it will be able to do just fine to be able to keep on track, and then this is going to be able to stay focused on the handling. It's going to be very excellent to be able to get there. Alright, looks like that should do it. Now this is going to be giving one good successful pass. We might go in, and then this will might press on to the second lap of the race, and then this is going to be able to do a little bit better to be able to take a lot more slipstream. We'll be able to speed up. Okay, looks like just going to have to take that turn. This is going to be very excellent to be able to get quickly for having one good race. We might go in. I hope that this is going to be able to take one step approach. Just going to have to take a little sideways pass, and then takes the inside. Alright, that goes better, and now this is going to be able to take a lot more speed to be able to keep up on it. But this is going to be very excellent to be able to do a lot better, that this will might stay on the inside. We'll get there perfectly. Now, this is going to be able to take 4 more to go, so this will be easily that this is going to be able to get the best recommend choice that this will be able to take. Okay, passing up on another Audi TTS 2014 is going to be able to going in, and then this is going to get closer to be able to get. Alright, looks like this is going to get very impressive and very excellent that this will might stay on track, and then this is going to be able to do perfectly to be able to get better. Okay, going in to take that pass, and now 2 more to go, so this is going to get very closer to be able to have a 5-second gap ahead, because this is going to be a very hard race that this is going to be able to go in, of course, but this is going to get very hard bumps that this will might be very careful to do it, so it gets a little bit possible that this is going to be able to take. Okay, looks like gonna take that turn, doing on that chicane to be able to get a good approach. So it will doing a lot better, and oh man, there it goes, and then that could be causing a losing amount of the effect that this may cause a little bit aggressive to be able to check on for it. Okay, saw a little dent on the rear, but this is going to be very tougher, that this is going to be way too aggressive to be able to keep up on it. So looks like, here we go, just going to be able to move on to the final lap of the race, so this is going to be getting a little bit tougher up ahead, but this is going to be able to do a lot more speed to be able to get closer in and get closer out that this is going to be able to take. Of course, sometimes get too aggressive means getting a little bit decreased SR might happen, because that will be able to do much quicker ways to be careful for having a one good clean fair race will might get everything better. Now looks like continuing on in the lead, and now this is going to be able to catch up, that this will might take the perfect choice, that this will might be able to do a little bit better. But I hope that this is going to be able to take the hard challenge. We might get there soon. So it will be waiting until this is going to be able to get excellent for having a one good race. Alright, looks like getting closer, so this will might take a lot more slipstream we might get there. But this is going to get very excellent closer that this will might get. Alright, one more 2014 Audi TTS, and it definitely might be given the best choice to be able to drive hard for the original Audi TT. It definitely might be pretty closer to get. Okay, looks like this is going to give me a little bit further edge to be able to get there, so wait for a braking point to come, and then this is going to get very harder to be able to do it. Alright, looks like finally did it, and then first place on the lead, and this is going to be very hard for this race, that this is going to be able to take a lot more skills that this will might be able to hold on for. Now looks like this is going to get very tougher, that this is going to be able to stay on it, because this is going to be very tough challenge that this will might get very closer to get, but it gets pretty hard to be able to take a little bit much more skills that this will be able to take. Okay, going in to take that final stretch, and then this is definitely might be coming out for regular earnings as well, so it gets pretty harder that this will might go faster to get. Alright, gold trophy on race number 4 finish, and now this is going to be very tough race that this will might stay on it, so it'll be able to do a lot better, that this is going to be able to take a lot more racing skills to be able to beat the 2014 Audi TTS. Alright, so looks like this is going to give a car handicap bonus as well for giving a lot more extra earnings, and then, well, daily workout is already complete because, well, just going to have to take a little bit more practice that this will be needed as well. Alright, looks like this is going to be able to have to get ready for the next race, but now this is going to be able to have a car library design as well to be able to participate. Now for the next race, this is going to be a very perfect exact replica of the Audi TT LM Edition from Gran Turismo 2. So this is definitely the perfect legendary variant type that this is definitely might be good to go. So the library design is created by LN Nico 09. So looks like he did a very good job for making this good exact replica of the LM Edition version. And now this is definitely perfect for the 2003 model, so this is going to be very excellent that this will might be prepared for one good fast race for a top challenge will begin. So I hope that this is going to be able to do a lot better, that this one might get ready. Alright, it's time to get ready for race number 5 on Circuit de Saint Clerc's Course B layout. And now this is going to be a very tough challenge for the 2003 Audi TT. So maybe this is going to be able to do a lot better, that this will be able to take a lot more speed to be able to get better. So it will be able to do perfectly, that this will might take a lot more chances to get. Well, I hope that this is going to be very excellent for having one tough race and a one difficult challenge. We'll be able to prepare ourselves. So better have to make sure whenever you're using the 2003 Audi TT, the car settings might be able to help out whenever you're going to have to tune up to be able to give a good circuit settings, that this will be needed as possible. So good thing that this might be able to increase the horsepower and the weight reduction, that this might give a good balance check, that this will be able to do a little bit better. So maybe this is going to be able to do a little bit leveled up, that this might go very perfectly. So let's go and get ready to take this tough challenge. And here we go. Race 5 is going to be prepared for one excellent tourist trophy race, that this might get better. So let's do it, and now let's do all the distance. We'll be able to keep it going. So maybe this is going to be able to do a little bit excellent, that this may come far, but everything is going to be takes a little bit more practice before taking a little bit chance of racing. We'll be able to get started for. So I hope that this is going to be able to take plenty much more fast distance to be able to overtake the 2003 Quattro. So right now, just going to be able to have to give a good approaching rush, that this might catch up to the 2014 Audi TTS. This is going to be very tougher, that this will be able to be ready for sure. Now, looks like this is going to be able to get a little bit closer to be able to keep it going. So this is going to be able to take one tough race to be able to have a little bit chances of a clean race. So maybe it is definitely might be making an N200 car into an N300 car for one moment, that this might give a good chance at this. So just gonna be able to take a lot more clean passes. We'll be able to do a lot better. So just gonna have to be able to be on the lookout for any other aggressive drivers, that this is gonna be very hard to get. But this is gonna be able to take a tough race. We might go in, so it will be able to do much quickly to be able to be very exercise caution, that this is gonna be takes a lot more passes to go on for. So maybe this is going to be able to give an easy acceleration handling, that this will be able to do a lot better. Alright, looks like just going to be able to go in, and then just going to be able to keep a close eye edge, and then this is going to be able to take a lot more speed to be able to get there. Just going to be able to have to take one good first place in the lead, and this will be able to do it just fine. Alright, looks like just going to be able to stay on track, and then this is going to be very excellent for a one tough challenge. Alright, just going to stay put, and then this is going to get better. So taking a lot of clean turns is definitely important. So if possible, that this is going to be able to have one good recommend tuning whenever you're going to have to take one good excellent speed to be able to get started for a one good challenge. So it might help out for 2003 Audi TT is definitely might be able to drive faster, that this might take on the 2014 model. So it gets very tougher, that this is going to be able to be prepared for the most hard race that this will be able to get. Now looks like this is going to be able to get everything going. So I hope that this livery design is definitely a special variant design, that this is definitely might give a good exact replica. So very good on the road car version, and this is definitely might be very good to be able to have a standard vehicle. We'll be able to get everything in. Alright, here we go, final lap, and this is it. This is going to be able to take first place in the lead, and now this is going to be able to do excellent, that this might go better. So it might be able to keep in track of the handling, that this is going to be able to do a lot perfectly to be able to get better. Alright. Looks like this is going to be able to take much more speed to get, but this is going to be able to have to take much more distance to be able to get there shortly. But I hope that this is going to be able to do a lot perfectly fine, and a lot more better, that this is going to be able to stay on the inside, that this is going to be very tougher to be able to keep in track of the balance, we might get through soonly that this is going to be able to take. Alright, looks like going better and going faster, and now this is going to be able to take one good straightaway. We might be able to keep it going, but this is going to be very excellent that this is going to be able to take. Okay, just going to take that turn, go straightly in and get everything better. Okay, so looks like things are about to get pretty tougher that this is going to be able to keep up the distance for dealing 2014 Audi TTS, or definitely might be able to try to keep up for having a one good race. So this is going to be able to do a little bit better that this will might get everything well settled in to be able to get started out for. Okay, looks like this is going to get very closer to be able to do it. So it will might have a better braking point to be able to get safer and get better. Alright, there you go. This is going to be a one good brilliant moment to be able to stay on touch, and then this will might stay on track that this will might go in. But luckily that this is going to be able to have a tough race, that this will might get everything well faster to be able to keep up the pace. It will be able to do it just fine. That also to be able to stay in touch for only at least 1 second gap behind is going to be able to do a little bit much tougher challenge to be able to get. So it gets pretty difficult, so always going to be able to make sure to have the best improvement for the 2003 Audi TT is definitely might be getting a little bit stronger to be able to work faster to get. So looks like that was a very good race number 5 finish, and now this is going to be doing a lot better that this is going to be able to take. Well, looks like that was a very tough race going on for today for only one original Audi TT. So it gets very tougher and going faster, so looks like this is going to be able to give a one good standard performance. So looks like here's the clean race bonus, so this will be doing a lot better to be able to keep up on it. So this will be able to add it in as well, so this is going to be very brilliant that this will be able to do a lot more speed to take. So that was a pretty tough race, you guys, so looks like it'll be able to get better to be able to do a little bit hard challenge to be prepared. So looks like this is going to be able to do a lot better that this one might goes in for the next race. So looks like this is going to be able to take plenty much more time, so looks like this is going to be able to do a lot better that this one might goes in to be able to keep going for having a one tough race. Alright, let's see which vehicle should I get for today's daily workout complete, and I hope this is going to be giving 1% chance of which vehicle should I get. And here's another GR Super RC, and now this is going to be added into the garage, so this is the 3rd time just finally received. So this would be perfectly used to be needed as well. So the differences of the original Audi TT 3.2 Quattro and the Audi TTS. So the TTS is definitely might be become very stronger, was definitely designed in 2014. So looks like this is going to be able to take a lot more hard chances to be able to keep up by using the 2003 TT Coupe 3.2 Quattro. Will be able to do a lot better to be able to have the best recommend settings that this will be able to do a lot better. We might get stronger and better to be able to have a very good race. We might be able to do a lot better. So I hope that this is going to be able to do one good racing tips that this will might help out, that this will might be able to keep up for having a one good race will might go in. But it gets tougher and better that this will might be able to keep up. So good thing that this library design is very good for a replica from Gran Turismo 2 as the LM Edition version. So maybe this is definitely pretty good to be able to work suited well for a 2003 model. Alright folks, glad that you really enjoyed this race. Thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and bell for notification uploads, and the links in the description down below if you want to see more. I'll be seeing you guys next time for continuing on the GT League on Gran Turismo Sports, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay cool.